So my husband and I accidentally cracked the corner bead for the range hood, so I figured this would be a good opportunity to show you guys how I plastered this. So I'm just going to be using this drywall compound to do the hood. It's low dust, and I have these old, what are these called? I'm only going to be doing the bottom where I cracked it and underneath. I kind of like the way the top looks, so I'm just going to leave it. And then I just kind of scrape it on. I went for a messy look, so it's a lot more forgiving. You can't really screw it up. So now I'm gonna wait for that to dry. This one I think is 24 hours. So I'll come back tomorrow and see how it looks. Okay, so it's day 2, and this is completely dry. So I'm gonna go over it with a wet sponge. You can also sand it. I just like the sponge because it's not messy. Okay, so now that it's pretty smooth, I'm gonna go over it with another coat of mud. Okay, I think I like the way that looks, so I'm gonna let it dry and then I'm gonna come back, sand it one more time, and then hopefully I can paint it. So now that the second coat's dry, I'm gonna go through with a fine grit sandpaper and just go over it lightly. I don't wanna use a sponge this time, just because it'll wet the actual mud. So now that we're ready for paint, I'm gonna start with the bullseye primer. I always prime over any type of mud because if you add paint directly to it, it will peel off. Even if it's a paint and primer, it's not the same thing. This is how it looks with just the primer on it. I'm really happy with the way it turned out, so I'm gonna leave it for now. If you guys wanna see how we actually built the frame, I do have it on my blog post and I can link that below.